Welcome to Talk Ain't Cheap. Hey, we put the people on their feet. Don't hate because you can't compete. Hey, the talk is heavy, but we keeping it steady. I got a top line, so I hope you ready. Ball on the budget. Whether you hate it or love it, we got to check that price. Even though it ain't nice, drop it down, man, anytime. 2 cents, that adds to a dime. Wrap it up because I think it's time. Talk Ain't Cheap is on your line. Let's go. For the folk. We're putting on for the P. Y'all know what it's going to be. Let's go. Hey, welcome to Talk Ain't Cheap, y'all. I said, we got a lot of topics discussed today. We got that top line, latest events. We ball on that budget, whether you hate it or love it. Got that price check on the way. Hey, it might not be nice. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it ain't nice. And then again, we get dropping that dime at any time. Hey, then I got that 2 cents at the end. Hey, that's going to be wrapping up the time. Let's go. So lock in with us, y'all, before I tweak out. Let's go. All right, so we on that top line, y'all. Latest events. All right, so we got you. So we talking about a little bit about the NFL and some of the, some of the action that went down. If you haven't heard, you about to find out because Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys has just been released. Still looking for a new home, so we're going to see where he ends up. Juju Smith-Schuster signed a 3-year, $33 million deal with the New England Patriots. Yeah, TikTok boy going to New England, y'all. So Bill Belichick ain't having that. So yeah, you can cut the TikTok now. They're gonna cut some off that check. We also had Darius Slay get released by the Eagles, but they're looking to re-sign him. So just looking at more so like a restructure of the contract. We had Orlando Brown Jr. from the Kansas City Chiefs. He's going to the Cincinnati Bengals to protect that boy Joe Burrow. Because as we saw, he was protecting that boy Patrick Mahomes, and he was on the whole Super Bowl. So, yeah, boosting up the offensive line, something that they need to do. They got offensive weapons, but no matter how many weapons you got, you still going to need time to get the ball to them. So, good move by the Bengals, secure their quarterback. That's your franchise guy. Make sure you protect him. Also talking about my guy, Jordan Poyer from the Buffalo Bills. He was re-signing with the Buffalo Bills, so he's staying home, not going nowhere. We had Baker Mayfield get signed by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Very interesting pickup. As you know, Baker Mayfield, a former #1 pick, so still young, still got a lot left in the tank. Going to Tampa Bay for the opportunity to become a starter and take the Bucs to we don't know. He took the Browns to the playoffs, so the Bucs got some pieces, so you never know. I think that's a good place for him, though. We also had Miles Sanders from the Philadelphia Eagles going to the Carolina Panthers on an undisclosed contract. So yes, looking at Miles Sanders moving on from the Eagles. Again, he was one of their main running backs last year, having about 11 touchdowns. But didn't really show up in the Super Bowl, so I can see that that him moving on would probably be best for both parties. Then we also had the best news that you could possibly hear. If you ain't heard it, you need to find out. My boy Aaron Rodgers says that he wants to sign with the New York Jets. When I speak for all Jets fans out there, when I say that's the best quarterback we've ever had and gives us a chance to actually contend. Yeah, I don't know how far our ceiling is or if we even got one. But I know when Aaron Rodgers is at quarterback, life is pretty good. I know he come with a lot of baggage, but pretty much anybody who's talented does. I never met somebody who's talented who didn't come with some baggage. It's going to come with them. If you get on the plane, it's luggage usually. So, no matter if it's first class or whatever. Yeah, but let's go. We needed this. Jet light to the next. We've been struggling for a long time, Jets fans. But we finally at least got a quarterback that can, get the job done. Yeah. Also talking about David Montgomery from the Chicago Bears signing with the Detroit Lions, which means that last year's touchdown leader Jamal Williams moving on to the New Orleans Saints. We would have been a little crowded backfield, so he's moving on to the Saints for, better opportunity. And the Saints also did just sign Derek Carr as well. So also solidifying their quarterback position and also a running back position. Now, they still got Alvin Kamara there, but he's most likely going to be suspended off of, issues he had off the field in regards to jumping that man. Hey, look, come on now. A good opportunity for my man's Jamal Williams. Also, we had Hayden Hurst, tight end from the Cincinnati Bengals, moving on to the Carolina Panthers as well. So they're looking to get that boy, Carolina Panthers just got the #1 pick. So they're looking to get that boy Bryce Young some weapons. Yeah, that boy Bryce Young will be #1. Alabama road tight. Also got to talk about my man's Darren Waller getting traded from the Las Vegas Raiders to the New York Giants, giving Daniel Jones another weapon. But after he just literally got married to Kelsey Plum of the Las Vegas Aces. She's a WNBA player. The craziest thing, that's a wedding gift you give them? You gonna ship my man's off to New York? And hey, as Kelsey Plum said on Twitter, he might have been mad that he wasn't invited to the wedding. Well, we see why. We see why. You had a little hate in your game. That's what it sounded like. But hey, congratulations to Kelsey Plums and Darren Waller on their marriage. It is a great thing. And like I said, him moving on to New York, good opportunity for him. I mean, him and Saquon, you can say that's the best tight end running back duo in the league. So, yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, so we checking to see if we got any more, updates right here for you guys. I got you. We can keep you up to date on it. Oh, we also did have Stephon Gilmore from the Indianapolis Colts moving on to the Dallas Cowboys. That is going to really solidify the Cowboys defense because you already have a good pass rush, and you already got Trayvon Diggs as a good corner, and pretty solid at safety. With Curse and my boy Hooker in the back. But getting that other corner on the other side in the form of Defensive Player of the Year and Stephon Gilmore to go along with that pass rush, hey, all the Cowboys need to do is just limit turnovers at the quarterback position, and they'll be good. Y'all can finally be whatever y'all saying y'all supposed to be. Look, I'm saying that time won't come, but y'all getting the pieces together though. Also, Matt Ryan for the Indianapolis Colts did get released as well. He didn't have the best, you can say game last year. He looked a little old out there, but the Colts had to go ahead and release him, and they're moving him on. Then we talk about my man's Andy Dalton, as my man's Rayman would say, the Red Rifle. I call him hot sauce because that rifle ain't been rifling for a while, but yeah, he's going to the Panthers as well. Yeah, Andy Dalton could be a backup pretty much, provide some, guidance for Bryce Young. And also for the Jets as well, we signed Alan Lazard, one of Aaron Rodgers' #1 weapons last year. He had a wish list for us, y'all. Again, he wanted Alan Lazard, Randall Cobb. He wanted us to get also OBJ and Mercedes Lewis at tight end. So, we got one of them. So, hey, we're working our way down the list, Aaron. We got you. I like somebody who let me know what they want so we can go handle that. Also for the Miami Dolphins, they did trade for Jalen Ramsey as well. So you putting Jalen Ramsey along with Xavier Howard, arguably the best cornerback tandem in the league. Yeah, Miami looking pretty tough. They've been getting a few pieces, these few years. So it's coming together. They also did re-sign Raheem Mostert as well. So solidifying that running back position, keeping that speed on the field. I said, we know about the Dolphins, we know they're about speed. And also had Taylor Heineke also get signed by the Atlanta Falcons. Good opportunity for Taylor Heineke. Again, he was doing his thing for the Commanders. They only won when he pretty much played. So, hey, the Falcons could expect the same. A little quarterback competition between him and Desmond. That's also there. So, nice little quarterback competition. So, we'll see who wins that one. I also had Jacoby Myers from the New England Patriots going to the Las Vegas Raiders. Infamously known for making that play where he tried to lateral it back and Chandler Jones ended up picking up that pass and running in for a touchdown. And now he's on the Raiders team. So, hey, look, he helped him out then. I guess he's going to help him out now. Then we also talking about, let's see here. Oh, Eric Kendricks from the Minnesota Vikings moving on to the Los Angeles Chargers. So, hey, I said that's a good pickup for them as well. One of the best young linebackers in the league. Coverage skills is bar none. We also had Sam Darnold moving on to the 49ers as well. I think that's a good pickup for the 49ers. Anybody in that 49ers system will be successful because they don't actually do more than what you can do. They're going to get you to run that ball, quick passes to Kittle, and get that ball to Debo. And now you good. Get that ball out your hands. Get out of there. Let's see. We got the Saints re-signing Jameis Winston. Shout out to J-Mo. We also had my man Tremaine Edmonds from the Buffalo Bills moving on to Chicago. Chicago has been picking up some pieces. They also recently got my man's from the Carolina Panthers, Moore. So, yeah, they picked up some pieces. And let's see here. They also signed Von Bell from the Cincinnati Bengals as well to the Panthers, which is going to again solidify their secondary. Jimmy Garoppolo moving on to the Las Vegas Raiders. I think that's a really good pickup for them. Patrick Peterson moving on to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That's definitely a move we can see happening. It's good to see Patton, going to a veteran squad where he can, flourish a little more. We had Jimmy Ward from the 49ers moving on to Houston. Yeah, more so was a money move, but good for him to, get paid. We also had Jonnu Smith. The Falcons also traded for Jonnu Smith from the New England Patriots. So, again, get another tight end there to solidify, that position. We also had Jason Kelce, who was, contemplating retirement, but he decided to come back for another season with the Philadelphia Eagles. Again, arguably the best center in the league. Coming back again, make another run at it, because we see the Eagles, they pretty equipped to make another run, so we see if they can get it done. And let's check it here, see if we got any other ones. Also, the Commanders did re-sign Daron Payne as well, so solidifying their front seven. Let's see here, we got any. Make sure you know other changes, y'all. Make sure we all up to date, y'all. That's what it's about. Also, the Eagles re-signed James Bradbury. Yeah, as you know, known for in the Super Bowl for that holding call that pretty much changed the tide of the game. But again, you can't let one call dictate a game. It's plenty more plays that was out there besides that one. So don't get stuck on that one play, y'all. That's just like you did a whole year of good stuff, but you're going to be stuck on that one day where you did something bad. Come on, bro. What about the other 364? You was on go. Yeah, don't get mad just because one little stop was in the road. Don't get mad. It'll be all good, y'all. I said, good for him to stand with him getting that opportunity. I also had Jacoby Brissett as well, was signed by the Washington Commanders. Jacoby Brissett did do his thing for the Cleveland Browns last year in replacement of Deshaun Watson. So that's a pretty good pickup for them. Gives them a good serviceable quarterback, either a backup role or in a starter role, so he can do either or. Browns also did release a Javion Clowney as well, so Clowney looking to be on the move, going to another squad. Let's see here. Any other updates? And last thing we had was PJ Walker signing to the Chicago Bears. And you remember PJ from the XFL, and also he played for the Atlanta Falcons last year. We had that clutch play where he threw that bomb to Moore in the end zone for the Panthers to win the game. Yeah, pretty good pickup for them as well. Just having some little quarterback competition. You want to have some veteran quarterbacks around a young quarterback. That's just how the game go. And mainly, that's the main things on the top line. But the one thing we definitely want to continue to, shine some light on is the disrespect that Lamar Jackson has been getting. We have never seen a former MVP get franchise tagged and not a long-term contract. If they're going to give Daniel Jones a long-term contract before Lamar Jackson, something wrong. It just put more emphasis on that stereotype of a black quarterback. They don't want to pay you when you're black. They're going to throw you out back. You know what I'm saying? We all know that's whack. You know what I'm saying? Pay Lamar. That's what we on, y'all. Pay that man. If you ain't going to pay him, somebody going to Ravens. Pay that man. Yeah, but that's on that good old top line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we come back at you again when I say ball on the budget. Hey, whether you hate it or love it. Let's start y'all. Hey, we balling on that budget. Hey, whether you hate it or love it. Hey, so we back at you. So this is how we going to ball, not fall, y'all. We have to figure out how to buy more time. Now, when it comes to buying more time, we got to break that down. I got that from the Wall Street Trapper. Shout out to him. He was saying that you got to use your money you have to buy more time. So that way you have more time to make more money. And basically what he's speaking about is like passive incomes. Ways to make money without you working for it. Because if you only know one way to get money at this time is working for it. That's the only way we know. Go clock in and get it. But again, there's other ways to make money to where that money's working for you. You don't have to work for it. Again, he's talking about investing, real estate, passive apps. It's different ways to get it. It's just whatever one works for you. And that's what we got to start doing, y'all. Using our money to buy more time so we can have more time for the things that we actually want to do. I mean, again, that's the reason why most of us aren't doing what we want to do, because we feel like we ain't got time for it, because we got to make money. Again, if you're getting paid, let's say $17 an hour, 8 hours, that's like $136 right there. Just by investing, when the stock market opens early, it opens at 9 o'clock. So for that 9 to 12 range, best time to invest, you can make $200 to $400 within like an hour or two. Be good about your day. You'd have made what you would have got working at 17 hours. So, that's another way to buy more time. You done made the money you were supposed to. Now you have more time in the day to do, again, other things that you want to do. So that's how we gonna ball, y'all. When we start using the money we have to buy more time, so we can start having time to do things that we want. Yeah. But look, we coming at you with that price check next, y'all. You know it ain't nice. Hey, so stay tuned. Give a shout out to the Bombshell community. Hey, they got all the models you need, whether you need for videos, photo shoots, magazines, you name it, they got it. So definitely check them out. They bombing on them over there, so make sure you come ready for cover. Hey, cause they got you, whatever you need. All right, we're coming at you with that price check. Hey, what's expensive and what's cheap. Hey, so let's see what it's gonna be. Expensive thing to me is your thoughts. The thoughts that you're thinking, that's expensive. Because the thoughts in your head is going to basically manifest itself to the outside. So if you're thinking negatively, you're going to have a negative, outlook on life. When you're thinking positive, you're going to have a positive outlook on life. And you know what I'm saying? Things going to always, kind of work in your favor because you're in a positive mindset. So expensive to me is your thoughts. Your thoughts are very expensive, y'all. What your mind is taking in and what you're, allowing to stay there. Because them negative thoughts, you got to get that out your mind. Get that out of there. Because it's causing you to, move in a cheap manner. That's what's cheap, the negative thoughts, y'all. I know we all have them each day. Any situation that we could be in is going to come up when we have a negative thought. But at that time, you got to, sit back and check yourself and get that out of there. Because that negativity is going to stop you from progressing. So, we want to have positive thoughts. That's expensive. So, again, we can move forward. And we want to, as cheap as the negative thoughts, we want to make sure we stay away from those. And I said, the price check was a little nice today. It wasn't too bad. But I said, we dropping that down many times, so we coming at you. Let's go. Yeah, we drop it down at any times. It's coming at you. I got you around. I said, and we going style ain't free. We going off the dome. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned. Let's go. And I said, I was late, but I still was on time. Because even when I'm late, I'm ready. And when you're ready, that means you ain't got to get prepared because you already are. So when you prepare for the moment, you going to own it. And when you own it, that's when you going to become the master of that disaster. And I ain't preaching, I'm just reaching to you like a pastor. But life seems to be moving faster. But it's okay. Because it's moving fast, that means it's going to last. So don't be mad when you see me do the dash and I holler at you when I'm moving past. But as I drop it down, hey. And then that was your rhyme for the day. I said, we're coming at you with my 2 cents because it makes sense. It's my 2 cents. We're talking about how you can feel bad after making the right decision. Sometimes you make that right decision for yourself, you can feel a little bad after. That's okay. That's a natural feeling. Because again, every decision you make, it's gonna come with some type of weight. Some type of, did I really do the right thing? It's going to be so much confliction behind that. You just don't know whether it was the right way to go. But give it a little time after you made the decision. You're going to start to notice things, work its way out where you're like, yeah, I really did do what's best for myself at that time. Because again, every hand that's out ain't helping. And every opportunity ain't going to be the one that's for you. So you got to make sure you're getting in those situations, we following our gut and really just going with that feeling like, yeah, I got to do this. I know it's hard sometimes to do the right thing for yourself. I know it's really hard to do, but you got to do it. And don't feel bad about after you make that decision. It's okay. It is okay. That's my 2 cents, y'all. It's okay to feel bad at the right decision, y'all. But keep doing that. Keep doing what's best for you. I'm saying, then look, that's our time here with the talk ain't cheap, Hey, put people on their feet. Don't hate because you can't compete. Hey, we got some more exclusive interviews coming this month. We got my boy YDK Demon coming through. Yeah, stay tuned on that. He on that time. We got Miss Dr. Sandra Auntie Sam Robertson coming through as well. That's going to be on April 3rd. She did drop a new book as well. So yeah, we're going to make sure to discuss a little bit about that, see more about herself and give us a little insight into, how we could make our own book and, get it published. It's out there on Amazon, so we're going to make sure getting information on that, the childhood scars. We'll check that out, y'all. But again, that's our time here. So, hey, if you know the word, say it with me. Hey, stay blessed, don't stress. Hey, gotta handle the rest. Until next time.